Amanda Carpenter. She's a columnist with the website townhall.com, and Democratic strategist Tanya Acker. Tanya, what do you make of this? Does he need to be reined in, or is he doing the good work for the Dems?
Yeah, I think that the problem with Bill Clinton taking such a visible role is, notwithstanding the fact that he's still enormously popular amongst Democrats, we miss him in the White House, frankly. This is her campaign, and I do think that, he can be a bit of a distraction. So he is doing the right thing now by toning down a bit and letting her take center stage.
Amanda, did it seem like more than a distraction to you? I mean, those Jesse Jackson comments, those have been widely ridiculed by Democrats and Republicans alike.
Yeah, it's pretty clear Hillary Clinton cannot control Bill Clinton. And if you want any evidence of this, all you have to do is go to a front-page story in the New York Times today. That details how Bill Clinton has been acting as a renegade global ambassador, how he lined up a uranium deal in a foreign country to the tune of a $31 million donation to his private foundation. These are the kind of stories where you're going to find out how much uncontrol, so to speak, Hillary Clinton has over Bill. He's been all over the world lining up these kind of deals, and it's going to be a problem for her.
Tanya, this morning we woke up here in New York City to the news that the New York Post, which is owned by the parent company of this network, had endorsed Senator Barack Obama. Now, the New York Post editorial page is decidedly conservative. We'll come full screen real quick. I want to show you. Here's the cover of the Post today, and what the Post is saying is, Post endorses Obama, and then if you go into the back, it says it's not like we're for him. It's just you want more of this distraction from Bill Clinton. Look what's happened in the last few days. Are you concerned at all that this may hurt Senator Clinton, and that she may already have been hurt to where this campaign's turned around?
I'm actually concerned about that headline, which has the Obama endorsement right next to cop sex ring, which is sort of a distraction.
Oh, there's that. It's the Post. Relax.
In and of itself. But look, I think that Senator Clinton will be fine. I don't think she's really counting on a New York Post endorsement. Going back to the point about not being able to rein in the president because of the work he's been doing around the world, frankly, that's just absurd, because one of the things that has really lifted his legacy since he left the White House is some of the work he's been doing internationally with former President Bush and others. I mean, so the notion that his global work suggests that she can't control him is just silly.
If he's going to be lined up foreign deals as a first man, it's going to be a problem.
One at a time. Tanya.
Sure.
Amanda, let's wait. Let's focus on the Republicans for a moment. Mitt Romney doing something that none of the other Republican presidential candidates has done thus far. He's bought time to run campaign ads in California and 5 other Super Tuesday states. The first one attacks John McCain. Let's get back to the panel now. He had said for a long time, and said as recently as yesterday, that in fact he would not be buying ads for Super Tuesday. Amanda, is he a bit desperate now? I mean, does he see a McCain on the roll?
Well, I don't know if it's desperate. I mean, if you look at Mitt Romney's resume, I'm not sure there's anything he hasn't ever succeeded at. I think right now he sees in other races Huckabee has pulled away votes from him. At this point in time, Huckabee doesn't have the money and resources to compete in a national primary, and he might as well start writing checks if he's gone this far.
Who would Democrats rather run against? Who'd be easier, Tanya? Would it be McCain or would it be Romney, and why?
Well, part of me, and I've been saying for a long time, that I think that McCain is the more formidable candidate. I'll stand by that. Mitt Romney's flip-flops on such key questions like abortion and privacy really make him a big target in a general election. The problem with McCain now, as he rushes to placate the extreme right wing of the Republican base, he's really going to alienate a lot of the moderate voters who might be inclined toward him. And I think he is.
Do you really? Because this morning I saw him standing next to the moderate governor of the state of California and the moderate, at very minimum, moderate former mayor of New York City, and their message seemed to be, hey, Democrats, we're moderate. We are not, quote, right-wing nuts, unquote. We're moderates. Come vote for us.
Fair enough, but when he talks about the justices that he would appoint to the Supreme Court and, lauding some of the more right-wing members of the bench, I think those are the things that are going to be off-putting the moderates. Sure, he's got Giuliani, he's got Schwarzenegger. I live in California. I think that the governor, for the most part, has done a fairly decent job. Those aren't things that help him with his base, and I think that as he tries to distinguish himself, from other moderates, he runs the risk of going too far to the right.
Amanda, is it your sense that Romney can derail at least or slow down the McCain train to get back in this thing? Not that he's out of it, but he's not the front runner.
I do think he does have a shot. If you look at what the most important issues have been to Republican voters in exit polls, it's the economy, Iraq, and terror. Romney is very competitive with McCain on those issues, and once Huckabee's out of the picture, I think, he can give him a better run for his money in the national
Amanda
primary.
Carpenter, Tanya Acker, good of you both. Thank you. First, she got caught